Degania. At the southern end of the Sea of Galilee, there is a small Arab village called Sama, later called Zemek. In 1905 a railway was built from Haifa to Zemek, called the Valley Railway. The train continued as far as Dara, and connected to the Hijazi railway line, which passed from Saudi Arabia to Damascus. In Zemek a train station was built, and next to it a pier, which was used to transport passengers by boat to Tiberias. Over the years Zemek has become a regional center. Not far away, on the banks of the Jordan is the village of Jani. The place is mentioned in the Talmud by similar names Kafar Agin and Kafar Egan. In 1882 the Baha'is settled in Jani. About 40 years earlier Ali Muhammad Shirazi, who was Persian, founded the Baha'i religion, which was separated from Shiite Islam. He called himself Bab, which means gate, gate to God, gate to Messiah who will redeem the world, hence they are called Baha'is. He was executed by the Persian government, and was buried on Mount Carmel in the Baha'i Garden. Today, the religion is unrelated to Islam. It numbers millions of believers from different peoples around the world, who believe in world peace, morality, and aesthetics, and is centered in Haifa and Acre. In 1905, the Jews bought some of the Jani lands, with more lands in the area. The Kinneret farm was established, and after about a year in 1909, a group of workers moved to settle in Jani. They called themselves the Labor Occupation Group. On the advice of Ruppin and following the success of the commune in Masha, they decided to run the place themselves. After about a year they exchanged with the commune of Hadera, which numbered 10 boys and 2 girls. They lived in Jani's huts, and named the place Degania, after the 5 species of grain they grew. After a year, they thought it might be necessary to move to a new place, like the way of the workers, but Yosef Bussel, the leader of the group, persuaded them to continue in the same place, and in a cooperative and egalitarian socio-economic way. Thus began the idea of the kibbutz, which applied to the same group called the mother of the groups. These were the days of the Second Aliyah. In Russia and around the world ideas of socialist communists and ways of implementing them were formed. Over the years, other pioneers came, including Aaron David Gordon, a Zionist leader who worked the land by day and wrote his doctrine by night. He believed that work and the connection to the land was a new religion. He also wrote, "No work for the sake of living, and no work for the sake of a mitzvah. Because if work for the sake of life, work, on which a new light shines." In World War I, Australian forces of the British Army occupied Zemek on their way to Damascus. The rest of the Baha'i lands were purchased and established. Degania b. During the War of Independence, the defenders of Degania, strengthened by the Hebrew Defensive Force, managed to stop the invading Syrian army. It was a tough, bloody battle against a powerful army with tanks. Many were killed and wounded. The Arab residents of Zemek fled. Nearby, a Degania dam was built to regulate the level of the Sea of Galilee, as well as a baptismal site for Christians.